Hello everybody, this is Burgback coming to you with another Starcraft 2 replay. Starting on the bottom left, Alexmahone, starting as Zerg, bottom left corner, and on the top right corner we have Plexa starting as the blue Protoss. We'll just speed this up a little bit to get through the initial mineral gathering. We see that Alex is sending out his overlords to scout. And Plexa starts with his probe, making a pylon and sending it out to look for Plexa, or to look for Alex, sorry. And we see Plexa starting with chrono boosting, some more probes to be built, coming out, starting to make his gateway. And Alex just making more drones. Plexa going out, being chased by Alex's drone, and Plexa decides to keep his drone in Alex's expansion. Alex decides to go out and start searching for his competitor. And we see Plexa building a second gateway. Looks like he's going to go heavy ground initially here. And starts building another pylon. And we see that Alex is finally going for an extractor and building a spawning pool. Plexa going in, searching again, doesn't get chased out by Alex. And it looks like Alex is starting to send out his overlords to definitely scout out and make sure that Plexa isn't expanding early on here, or in different places. And we see that Plexa is coming out with a Zealot and another Zealot here. Looks like Alex is starting to build Roach Warren and getting his queen out. Good positioning here by Alex, getting his buildings on the other side of his mineral line, so it's a tough time for Plexa to see what he has. We see Plexa here building a proxy pylon. And I don't think Alex sees that proxy pylon at all. And Plexa knows that it's time for his probe to go and die. So you see, building a second hatchery inside the main. I don't usually see this a whole lot, but it looks like he wants to start building up his forces pretty fast inside his main. Didn't want to leave an expansion exposed. And inside Plexa's main, we see Cybernetics core down and Stalker starting to be built. And also dropping down a forge. Don't see that warp gate being made yet. Oh, now we do. He just needed some money for it. And we see some roaches being built by Alex, and a huge force coming up to start looking at these destructible rocks. Of course, Plex is seeing this, and it looks like Alex is starting to go around to the front. At the moment, it looks like Plex only has 3 Zealots to guard that front, and here we go. First battle of the game. And it looks like Plexa kept those Zerglings out, but it looks like those roaches are starting to take down the Zealots that are just standing there. Plexa finally sees this and is gearing out back, building 2 new Stalkers, building a Stalker from the other end, and he's even pulling his probes off the line to take care of these roaches. The warp gate's almost ready. And it looks like he's building his expansion out. Plexa building up a little defense here, putting some photon cannons up just in case to help defend. Looks like he's also researching Blink. And he's chrono boosting the wrong building, it looks like. Building a third gateway there. And it looks like he's just piling up on roaches right now. Finally building that second extractor. And looks like Alex is just scouting a little bit more. Looks like Plexa finally has a force that he wants to go push with. And we'll see how that goes. We'll probably see, yep, he warped into it, that proxy pylon. And looks like that proxy pylon is finally going to be found. And Plexa pushing in the front and the back at the same time. Looks like he's starting to surround him. And there's one thing I noticed here is that he was spawning and didn't have a rally point on those minerals. And it looks like Plex is finally going with the ground weapons. And he's still able to bring in more stalkers in with that proxy pylon. That proxy pylon still going to take care of. Took out that queen pretty fast, and we're starting to attack that expansion. Probably better suited, yeah, bringing those down here. Starting to attack those roaches. But it looks like he's still got more roaches and zerglings incoming. Bringing in more stalkers to help take care of things. And Blink is done, so up, yep, there we go. Blink is used. Backing himself into a corner so he can't get surrounded. And bringing in Zealots, I think it was a little too late for that. And we'll probably see that proxy pylon go down. You see metabolic boost being researched for the zerglings. And back here in Plex's base, we see Zealots being brought in and building up an extra pylon, extra photon cannon. Looks like that weapons upgrade is almost done. And let's see what's been happening back here. Not a whole lot, just getting more and more resources, starting to saturate this. And looks like he's starting to build spine crawlers to help build defense on his own base. And it looks like we're starting to kill some of the overseers that have been going through. And it looks like Plex is getting ready. Yep, he's building his expansion, finally starting to expand. It looks like Plex is just going out, searching for some overlords to kill. And it looks like we're going to supply block Alex. Yeah, and he doesn't have any overlords on the way yet. Looks like we're just at that max. Oh, here we go. 3 more overlords coming out. And while I was looking over there, it looks like Plexa is starting to push out with a bigger army. Has some sentries in there for some force fields. And we'll see what happens here.